Hello there, I'm the Rampant Mystic, and welcome back to No Man's Sky, whatever I'm going to be calling this series. And we are going to see if you can beat No Man's Sky without using the ship today. The second time. Because the first one didn't actually go so well, so let's see. Alrighty, so it looks like we are in a snow biome. Now, I still do have the improved game start because I can't remove it, or at least I don't think I can. But this looks like a... Oh, right, I don't have an analysis visor. Oh boy, that was the combat scope. That didn't matter. Let me get some carbon while we're here, and I'm gonna need to seek shelter as soon as possible, or sodium. Now, I can't actually scan because I don't have a scanner. You start the game off fully damaged, so I'm going to try... Nope, I see some sodium over there in the distance. Alright, let me see if I can afterwards find a cave and see what I need. Alrighty, found myself a slightly safe spot, and let me actually, while I'm actually constantly recording, but let me remove these just to prove that they are removed. We have no extra technologies. The ship does not matter. Again, no, it just doesn't. And we're going to need carbon nanotubes, which I believe I can't make. But I did manage to get enough ferrite dust along the way. Go away! I'll scan whenever I want to scan. The next thing I need to do is an analysis visor, which... Oh, carbon nanotubes, right. Let's see. If I can make them, I think I can. Yeah, I can. Good. It's just so. Alright, good. We have an analysis visor to scan plants because it's actually good. It'll provide me with secondary elements, which, if one of these plants provides sodium, I'm safe. If not, I'm going to have to jump from hole to hole. Of course, that's just oxygen. When I say just oxygen, I mean we need it. So yeah. And this is my hidey hole for now. But yeah, it looks like it's time to leave. Let's scan some plants and then I'm going to go back and hide. Right, I just scanned most of the stuff in the immediate area, and these small ones have sodium in them. So we have something with sodium on it, but they're really small, so they're going to be really hard to spot. And that being said, there's other rocks as well. Renaming them is probably not going to help, and I'm gathering up a decent chunk of resources because we're going to need a dehydrogen jelly to repair the ship, and we're going to need metal plating, and I'm just going to need carbon in general. Now, let's see, ferrite dust, yeah, there's some more sodium. But yeah, I'm going to go and hide to let my... Oh no, oh boy, the jump pack, oh boy. Oh, that was scary. I'm going to need to wait for my shields to recharge again. And then I'm going to continue off towards the ship. I believe we have a decent chunk of resources. I just need a little bit more dehydrogen. And I'm going to need... Oh, dioxide, right. So one of the rocks has dioxide in it, so that's actually amazing. Dioxide is way better than oxygen in terms of hazard protection. Life support, sorry, not hazard protection. Right, got the ship, where it is. Its location. I should not jetpack there, but I should sprint. I do need to sprint. I'm pretty sure I can't take this, yeah. And I need to be careful of sentinels a lot. So if there's any nearby, I shouldn't take any actual plants. Because I really, really don't want to... Okay, let's scan this. I really, really don't want to aggravate them. Sorry about that. I'm just going to scan all these because they're going to be decent money. Right, well, we found the ship, and at least there's a cave nearby, so I can hide in it. As you know, the rules still apply. No ship usage whatsoever. Cobalt as well is something that's good to have. I believe we're going to need a couple of batteries, and they do take cobalt. That one has copper in it? Really? Okay. Now, the problem that we're going to run into later down the line, I probably shouldn't be thinking about it now, but money. This planet has albumin pearls, and albumin pearls don't sell for as much as vortex cubes, as far as I remember. So yeah, there's that. I'll have to figure out a way later down the line how to make money. For now, though, I'm just going to grab whatever I can. You know, any little bit helps. I suppose we have some floating crystals over there. I should check them out. But for now, let's go to the ship and let's quickly attempt to fix it up. Now, I should get some metal plating ready, ion battery, and I'm not... Oh, dehydrogen jelly, which I need more dehydrogen for. And then I can repair most of the ship, not all of it. Oh, nice. There's some oxygen plants right next to the ship, so the second time I come back, at least I'm going to get a little bit of oxygen. I'm not going to be using it to recover my supply, my life support, but they might have a use for something else down the line. I mean, basic materials, they are used for a lot of stuff. Now, this is the one time that I believe once or twice I do actually have to enter the ship, so I don't have a choice. The mission demands it. We have to do it. I don't need to, that is entirely true. I could go for somewhere else, but I believe you need to follow the mission up until a certain point. Now, I'm definitely leaving now. There's no point in me staying here. Now, this is the second time I actually have to board the ship. Afterwards, I don't have to anymore. Because the last mission actually asks you to take off and go into space, which we're not going to be doing. But we do need to jump on board to get the last part. Yes, I have scanned all the creatures here. I was just double checking. Oh yeah, a supply of sodium. Good. Exactly what I wanted. Because those small rocks, they're not yielding a lot of sodium. Amazing! Even more sodium along the way. Now there's some over there off the beaten path, but I'm not going to be going there. It's not worth it. I'll get 26 sodium and I'll probably waste that amount in hazard protection by the time I get there. Right? We have a problem. Storm. This means whatever buildings are there, I'm going to have to hide in them, or if I can find a cave before that. But yes, a storm will generally take down my shields very, very quickly, so that's going to be a huge sodium hog. Have some sodium nitrate because I actually picked all the... Oh, there's a cave. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Nope. Oh no, there's a lot of hazardous flora here. Alright, there it is. Actually managed to make it on time. Right, the storm's clearing? Good. I just actually went outside to check if there's anything interesting in the other place. And it said the storm is clearing, so that's amazing. Alrighty. So this is the final time we're going to be returning to the ship. It's going to give us a new mission, which is seek answers among the stars. And then we're going to be continuing to find a trading outpost. That is the most important thing. Whether it is a minor one or a major one, it doesn't really matter. We need one. I'm not entirely sure how long this is going to take, though. Now, there is a building over there, but it's not the type we need. That does not mean it's not worth exploring, though. Might have a health station, which I don't need, but it's good to make a note of. You never know, we could need it. And, actually, these tiny terminals that you need to repair, they can, on rare occasions... give you system upgrades. It is extremely rare, though, that happens. It has happened to me several times while I've been playing No Man's Sky, but it's not really the most common thing to occur. So they are good to check as well, because any type of hazard protection upgrade or shielding upgrade is going to be definitely worthwhile for us, because we are on foot as of now. Until we buy a ship, we are on foot. We're not allowed anything else. And we have to basically survive the wilderness. Okay, got nanites there. And it's a nice hiding space for me to recharge my hazard protection. Righty, well, I found something. It's a manufacturing facility because there's sentinels over there, so I'm just going to stay as clear away from it as possible. Actually, no. I can hide inside it. Oh, I don't have a weapon. Oh, boy. So my weapon is... Okay, so I shouldn't have access to this, I believe. Okay, no. But I can get... No, I can't. Oh, boy. So breaking the door down is... You can do it with a mining beam, it's just going to take forever, and they are going to be shooting at me. So that's a no-no. I'm going to hide in this cave for a little bit. Now, I farmed up a little bit of cobalt while in this cave, because with cobalt and fairy dust, you can make an ion battery in a pinch if you really need to. It's not the most efficient thing, but it is probably better than sodium. And I did get a tetra cobalt from, I believe, a geode, which is going to be interesting. I can turn that into ionized cobalt, which does sell for a little bit more. Radon apparently does not sell for much. So yeah, I'm already thinking how I'm going to make my money and what I'm going to do as soon as I reach a trading outpost. If I reach a trading outpost, that is. Hopefully nobody's going to kill me along the way. But that being said, now that marker is there because I did see 2 ships flying in that direction. In general, ships do fly towards a trading outpost if there's some nearby. So I'm hoping that this is the direction of the trading outpost. There are knowledge stones here. At the very least, I can find out what type of planet it is, because it doesn't actually tell me what type of system it is. Viking! Okay. Alright, there's another ship. It just went by. So hopefully I'm on the right track. Right, so I need to be around 600 units for a building to actually, for an unknown building marker to actually show up. Because I'm on foot. Now, previously, before, I believe, before they made the planetary charts in No Man's Sky, this wouldn't have been too hard. Yeah, it could have involved like 2 or 3 hours of walking, but I would know in what general direction to go towards a miner outpost or a trading outpost. Currently, I don't, so I'm just roaming around blindly, because there is no scanner. I mean, there is, but it scans just nearby structures, even if you do get it. I currently don't even have it, so... yeah, I don't even know what's nearby. So I have to constantly go in the analysis visor now and just do this, and hope to see something nearby. Now, I am hoping that I luck out. Because, again, trading outpost could have spawned anywhere. I might have passed it, and by the time I find it, it might be several hours worth of walking. Granted, there are dangers along the way, hazard protection. I need to constantly be making batteries, gathering resources, watching out for sentinels, and keeping an eye out on nearby animals. I don't want to anger them again. So I do see a knowledge stone over there in the distance. Whatever good that's going to do me. Could give me a new multi-tool, I suppose. And this is... oh no, well... I'll try and do it without any language skills. Right, so this was just a language helper or knowledge of the past, and of course I'm going to go for the language. Now there was one more up there, so I'm going to go and quickly check it out. Alright, let's see what we got. Viking effigy, an atlas word, and health to full. Well, health to full isn't actually bad, even though mine is full at the moment. And literally, if an animal sneezes upon me, I shall die, so... yeah, I really shouldn't get into combat. Especially considering that I don't have absolutely any offensive weapons. Right, there's a tiny monolith here for some reason. Which I just stumbled by accident. Alright, so if I recall correctly, and I don't, this one requires sodium, doesn't it? There is silence. My elements are not returned. Oh, wait. Oh, great. Here goes 20 sodium. Oh, I've traveled 8,000 units. Would you believe that? Alright, so there's a cave nearby, and there's some sodium over there. The reason I know there's a cave is I see humming sack over there and over there, so... there's a cave entrance nearby somewhere. I need to find it, because I actually have a plan on how to get chromatic metal. It's not... oh my god, that was a lot of damage from, like, a very, very small fall. I need to be careful. I have a plan on getting chromatic metal. Right, I think I see another unmarked monolith. Let's see. And yeah, this is not the cave entrance. Amazing. Just language, just language. But I can't find the entrance to these humming sacks. So I did actually mark some damaged machinery over there somewhere. Yeah, I learned 5 words. So we're gonna go and check it out. Could be an upgrade, I'm still hoping. Okay, let's see what we got. And our prize is nanite clusters. Okay, should have known. What? This one has Fecium in it? Well, that is interesting. Let's see what it gives me. Come on, nanites. Yeah. Right, there is a cave here, and there's an unknown building over there. So let's go in the cave, and I'll explain the plan. Right, so one of these, if I recall correctly, has copper in them. And that is actually very important because we can convert copper into chromatic metal. Not exactly sure which one it is. Oh, there it is. There's one. There's two. Okay, good. The more we get, the better. Yeah, the secondary element, you don't normally get a lot of it. But, hopefully, with enough cave splunking, we should be able to get to 100. Because, in all honesty, there's probably not going to be a trader anytime soon. Oh my god, it's a 2-to-1 because it's just normal copper. Right? Oh, it's just damaged machinery and... yeah, a little bit of cargo. That's about it. What? There's a... I just noticed him. That's interesting. Right, let's see what he wants. Interloper and Gra. Those are the only words I knew. The Viking seems at peace out here despite the freezing winds whipping around us. They grunt a greeting and apparently doubting my own endurance skills. Freely recharge my hazard protection. Okay, that's actually really good. And he just nods. Right, here's a cave and it looks a little bit deeper, so I'm just going to quickly mine it out. Right, a ship just passed. It was going that way. I am not entirely sure if that's the correct thing to do. To be following around ships that are passing by, but... what other choice do I have? It's either that or aim wondrously. Wonder aimlessly. That's what I was trying to say. Right? Oh my god, it's perfect. Okay, that'll actually allow us to leave the planet if I can repair it. That is a big if, though. Oh, wow, would you look at that? A big cave right next to it. I can get some chromatic metal out of that as well. Not much, mind you. But the only thing we actually need to repair... oh, no, if it's not an event. If there's a person here, he's going to want us to repair his vessel. Is there a person here? No, there isn't. Right, let's see the ship. Okay, yeah. Well, hermetic seals, I do believe I have one. I can't make... now, the problem with this vessel... chromatic metal, I can get 50. I don't need that. I don't need these as well. I just need these 3 to work. I can get most of these parts. Hermetic seals, though. Now, before I actually pick it up, I can't really... I don't have a hermetic seal, do I? Can I make hermetic seals? Yes, I can. Alright, let's pick up the ship. So I'm not allowed to pick up the starting ship, but I am allowed to pick up any other ship, regardless of what it is. And yes, I'm going to be claiming the ship. Oh, perfect. So this is our new vessel, and we're going to have to repair it in order to leave. Now, good thing I had some dehydrogen jelly on me. I'm going to need some metal plating, but it's actually fine. And yeah, you can just drop stuff in. Chromatic metal is going to be a little bit harder to get. The rest doesn't really matter. We don't need the room. We just need it to take off. I don't even need the guns. Alright, so I'm going to go and farm some copper, hopefully, in that cave. Alright, well, that's interesting. So I've been looking for one of these chests in my normal playthrough for kind of a while, and I haven't found one. And... yeah, this just happened, so let's check it out. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to do is you can actually move your stuff to the technology tree to actually open up a little bit more inventory room, inventory space. Now, these chests are from the mod, if anybody's wondering where they are and how did I find one. Okay, I got tetracobalt from that one. And money, apparently. Which we will not be using because that is not why I'm using the mods. The mod has a lot of quality of life improvements that I really do enjoy, like the quicker mining. We actually have almost enough copper, but not quite. Right, that is actually just enough copper that I'm currently transforming. Now, I'm not going to need anything that makes me money, because we're going to be leaving with this ship specifically. Hopefully. Hopefully something doesn't go terribly bad. Alright, this is the last part. The ship is fully repaired and it is fueled. So let's take off. Not gonna be... I just need to leave first person mode. There it is. So it doesn't matter what ship we use so long as we go out. Oh, right. One more issue. Hyperdrive. Not entirely sure if this ship has one. It does not appear to. Alright, so it wants me to, test flight control and thrust. I think I broke the mission to test boost. Okay. I'm currently doing that. And pulse engine. Well, the system appears to not have a space station, so I was actually going to be looking for a trading outpost for a very long time. You can find them, but you can find terminals. Sorry, you can find terminals in which you can sell your stuff, but that is about it. I'm pretty sure there's new trading on systems without a space station. And this is something I didn't know. Like I didn't know this system was not going to have a space station. Can I actually bring up the star map? Let me see. There is one way to tell. Like, it might be hidden from me currently due to this being, you know, one of the missions, but no, it does have a space station. It says Viking. Conflict mild. Yeah, it's prospecting economy, so it does have a space station. It's just hidden for some reason. I guess you need to actually go through the quest first, the mission. I would really love to find a way for to advance this mission and then start over, like start the game and then just instantly get this mission like done, and from there on for me to actually just not have to bother with the ship or anything. Right, so this is where the mission is leading us to. Not gonna read this, we've done this several times before. No fuel, failed to reach station. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, right. Oh, no, we have done it, but they did change the mission. There's the terrain manipulator as well. They did change the mission, I believe, in Beyond or Synthesis, one of the two. Right, so it actually wants me to build a terrain manipulator. It's just carbon nanotubes. So it wants me to gather copper. So the whole point of this mission, of this challenge, sorry, is to get to the nearby system. I have not completed that yet. So, and I'm actually going to have to do some of this on foot. The reason for that is the launch thrusters take uranium or Starship launch fuel, which I don't have. This planet is copper, ammonium, sodium, and fungal mold, so it does not have any uranium on it. So this means I'm still gonna have to be on foot, but at the very least we have sodium on the planet. Right, so it wants me to refine the copper into chromatic metal, and it actually wants me to construct a base computer. I believe a very long time ago, before they changed this, you needed to build a hyperdrive and just leave the system. So this is, I don't know how long, but this is going to take a little bit. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to ask me to, like, set up a base here. Problem is, this planet doesn't have uranium. And launch fuel costs a lot. And I don't know where the nearest trading outpost is. Okay, so I extracted plans for wooden walls. And it gave me blueprints. Alright, build a shelter. Sure. Let's quickly build a shack, I suppose. Alright, so it actually doesn't want you to do a very complicated shack, but might as well, right? Might as well mark our territory where we've been. Right? I will definitely have to go through a lot of this quest line. Oh, magnetized ferrite. That is amazing. Right, there's the construction research terminal. Let's test it out. It doesn't really matter. Amazing. Well, I do know they changed that. But it wants me to extract buried technology now, which is amazing. Hopefully there's some nearby. There is some nearby. Good. Alright, we have a problem. There is an aggressive animal here on this planet. So that thing can probably one-hit me. I need to be really, really careful. And I need to stay away from them as much as possible because the challenge is still not complete. The challenge is complete only when I land either on the space station or on a planet in a different system. So I need to actually make a hyper jump. I'm not calling this challenge complete until I actually do that. So I need to be very, very careful steering clear of those. And of course there's another storm, because why wouldn't there be? Alright, so it wants me to learn one thing. I believe the base teleporter is probably the one thing, I hope. Interact with the base computer to rename the base. I don't want to. It's very far away. Hopefully nothing's gonna attack me. Oh no, it's coming this way. Alright, you know what? The name is fine. Upload the base. The main... Yeah, this is the main mission. Alright, well, I have a base teleporter. But we don't have power to it. I believe... I'll learn the biofuel reactor. Oh my god, this is gonna take long. Is it in structures? Does it matter where it is? I can find it. Oh yeah, I should have taken that extra salvage data, but there was a storm coming on. And now there's aggressive enemies over there. Maybe something else that's nearby. There's still a storm going on, I'll have to wait. Right, I'm back with a little bit extra than what the mission actually wanted. With 4, managed to get to actually 2 places. Oh, don't tell me. Okay, that's actually free. Good. Good. But it's probably going to want me to build a battery or something. It wants me to fuel the bioreactor, which is something that I have a problem with because that's actually going to take almost all... Oh, I can split the stack. That's good. Okay, so I did... Let's see. Good thing you can split the stacks because otherwise that was going to take most of my carbon. Let me actually take this. I might need it. Explore the planet and expand your base. Okay, that's actually done. Come on. Come on, give me the hyperdrive. I know you want to. Oh, no. Right? It is actually letting me go to the space station now. From what I read. Yeah, investigate the space station. Good. Exactly what I wanted in the first place, because I can buy some goodies there. Right, so with the 362 nanoclusters that I have, I can get a couple of modules that'll actually help me. So I'm going to be getting, yeah, mostly C-class modules. I'm going to get the movement one as well. And yeah, there's a B-class shield module, which I think is going to be very useful. And of course, don't forget about the upgrade. The upgrades scale up in price with time, but is relatively cheap in the beginning, and we do have some money. I managed to sell off some stuff, including the albumin pearls, which they did buy at a higher price. So that is something really good. Now, of course, I'm going to need to move the shields potentially here. Right, I bought some copper, bought some sodium nitrate, sold some extra stuff. So that... do I need a wiring loom for the bolt caster? No, I don't. So this thing, because it's from the mod, I'm not going to be using it. This thing as well. I'm not entirely sure if you get the advanced mining laser normally, because I honestly don't remember. So I'm just going to keep it there. I'm not going to really be upgrading it. Because, yeah, it's kind of expensive. And I did run through around 50,000 there. Of the very, very limited resources I had. Good thing I actually kept those albumin pearls. I was getting ready to throw them off because I needed the room, but good thing I didn't. While the chromatic metal is making, let's visit the base computer because that's what the game wants us to do. Begin decryption, sure. Had to just go to the station, talk to a couple of people. That mission is not really new. You tell them 16 a couple of hundred times and they start fidgeting out. Somebody else starts speaking to you. Story's, it's there. Right, and there it is, the bolt caster. And now I'm getting ready to actually repair the the photon cannon. Now, of course, I'm gonna need ammo. All right. Now let's go over there. I will use the ship this time around. Oh no, I shouldn't have. That was a lot of launch thrusters. Might have to come back on foot. Oh boy, that was a mistake. Oh, free landing. Perfect. Alright, let's see what this mission wants us to do. A blueprint, of course, it's going to be hyperdrive blueprint. There it is. There it is. Hyperdrive. So I will need to actually build it. But of course I can't through here because I'm very far away from the ship. Right, let's see. The hyperdrive requires chromatic metal and 5 microprocessors. That is going to be interesting. Right, so chromatic metal I can get. If need be, I'll go back to the station. Actually, I have to go back to the station. 5 microprocessors. The chromatic metal, I'll be buying the copper because I'm pretty sure if I have money for the microprocessor, I'll have money for the copper. Well, the copper is actually not that expensive. 200 copper was 20-ish thousand, if I recall correctly, even though I bought it like 10 minutes ago. I totally forgot how much it was. Because farming it is actually a lot more dangerous, and I do believe that I have some more stuff to sell. If need be, I'll sell some of the carbon, even though it doesn't actually sell for too much. Now I just need this to be powered. Right, let's see. Now I do still have 100,000. So that's basically all my money. How much copper can I buy? Almost nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna need to sell some stuff. So I need 38,500. I sold most of the stuff that I had for sale. I don't know where the podium showed up from, by the way. I might have accidentally bought it. I just noticed it. Oh boy. Okay, let's buy 250 copper. Righty, got all the chromatic metal. Now I just need a warp cell. The problem is antimatter actually requires, I believe, chromatic metal. Antimatter housing, though, on the other hand, does not. Oh, I can make Starship launch fuel. I totally forgot about that. I actually don't even have the recipe for antimatter. It's probably going to give it to me now. Perform planetary scan from orbit. Okay, good. Good. Scanner attuned for antimatter. Sure. Let's say it is. It's on another planet, isn't it? Of course it is. Why would there be any antimatter in my world? We're almost there. I just need antimatter and antimatter housing. And I do have the recipe for the warp cell. And afterwards, we're done. Yep, there's the blueprint. And I need more. I need more copper. Great. Let's see. I'm just gonna find some copper and go there and go away. Go there and mine it out. Alright, got enough materials. Let's do this. And there's the warp cell. Alright, I assembled everything, so go away. I already did. Oh my god, it's gonna make me do it again, isn't it? Because I didn't do it. Oh, I did it way too quick. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna have to refine more chromatic metal now. Because I refined as much as I needed. That is amazing. Because I don't have antimatter now. Oh, no, wait a minute. It actually skipped the craft a warp cell. So that's actually good. So I don't need to do this anymore. There's the fuel. And come on, go. Say goodbye to the system. Warping requires warp fuel. Yeah, we know. So he does want us to go over here. but it doesn't really matter where we go. Now this drive is actually going to have a lot of range. Because it's modded, has a little bit more range. That's fine though. Let's go to the system. It wants us to go to that system. Sure. It doesn't matter where we go so long as we land on a space station or on a planet that is not in the starting system. So this challenge will be complete in less than a minute. Where is... Okay, of course. Okay, it might take more than a minute because I'm going to have to actually click through this. Accept new guidance. And guidance has been rejected. Because we don't care. Yeah, we're going to do it on the space station. I don't care about the fuel source. It doesn't matter. I just need to land. Alrighty, well, I'm going to consider this challenge complete. Now, for those of you wondering, the total play time of this specific episode is 1 hour and 56 minutes. So there is that. That's how long it took. And actually no deaths. Surprisingly, it was relatively easy, but that is only because I stumbled upon this ship. If I didn't, it might have taken a great many hours. For now, though, my name is Rampant. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of No Man's Sky, and I do hope to see y'all in the next one.